I began as a teacher in a grade 2 classroom and learned very quickly that there was a diverse group of students in front of me, some of them needing particular kinds of support, and I felt a little bit underprepared to meet their needs. We know that there are some groups of children who struggle particularly with aspects of self-regulation, and those include students who have learning disabilities, or maybe motivation comes into it. They feel like they can't be successful. And so helping them with their self-regulation both builds their confidence, but also their competence in the learning. This idea of helping students to become self-regulating learners is not, it doesn't mean that teachers are kind of hands-off and letting children kind of develop on their own. Certainly teachers are very much involved. And we can think of parents as teachers too. And we know that children need support. But what we try to do, I always say to teachers, instead of telling, what about asking a question that would prompt some reflection? Self-assessment, self-reflection, those are opportunities for children to develop understandings about themselves as learners, because they're thinking about, well, how did this go? What am I learning about? And, what do I want to do next? Self-regulating learners tend to be motivated by progress, personal progress. They tend to focus less on how their work compares to other people. Self-regulated learners tend to be more engaged in the learning and in deep learning for their own sake. They tend to persist even when things get challenging, which is really important in learning as well. It's a framework that does work for everybody. So it's kind of one of these universals that teachers can draw on the practices and they can support all learners. You can provide students with choices that can offer opportunities for everybody to be included in the same kinds of activities. So we can all have a common goal, which might be learning about our system of government, and there might be different ways of demonstrating what you have learned about that at the end of the day. The practices associated with self-regulation are things that can be implemented in the general education classroom, and they really can support the inclusion of all learners in the classroom.